Welcome to Skook's Tarot. This is Marissa. This is a reading for a love for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. It's a general reading. If it doesn't resonate with you, check your other planets and your other signs. And cross watchers, welcome. If you love a Gemini, don't blame you. Anyway, before I started the video, I picked up a few things. Not sure you're gonna like it, Gemini. First thing I picked up is don't believe everything you hear. And the second thing was all that glitters is not gold. And the third one was don't lose your cool. It's not worth it, Gemini. I don't know what this is going to mean for the rest of the reading. I'm hoping it's a little more cheerful than that. It's like, probably those things are good advice for anyone, though. I mean, take things with a grain of salt. All right, let's look at, first we're going to look at how you are doing, what face your person is showing to the world, and what's in their heart, and why they are behaving this way. Okay. I'm just going to pull them all out, save some time, so. I'll do some clarifying at the end. And we'll see what goodies are going to pop up for you. Oh my goodness sakes, really? Oh, yeah. I think I'll just, there we go. And why are they acting this way? Okay. We have, for you, we have the 8 of Wands, which is like so much going on. Excuse the reflection, it's the sunshine. Too much going on. Maybe I'll move over this way, move over that way. I'm not sure anything will help. Too much going on, stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events or changes, multitasking, business travel. These can also be messages of love. So I don't know, is this, you're dealing with a lot, Gemini. And then you have justice, which is about, things in the past haven't been fair in the love department, and that you're seeking justice. You're determined that there's justice in any future relationships you have, and you're trying to see all sides of a situation, working from integrity. And this right here is you have the King of Cups, which is the incredibly warm and trustworthy king. Solid romantic relationships, probably maybe someone who's come into your life, or it can be that you're just really in a centered heart space here, but you can be cautious. But this is somebody you can trust, or it's representing you who can be trusted, and that you've not had a whole lot of You haven't had a whole lot of success in finding people you can trust, Gemini. And the King of Cups is considered the mentor, the person you go to when you want advice. Someone that's trustworthy. Okay, now let's look at what face they're showing. And we have the Four of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Dreamer. What they're going through is they've had disappointments. They may be discontented or bored, lost in their own world. They're kind of they're not showing a lot of interest. So whoever it is you're interested in isn't showing much interest back. Perhaps you've offered them a cup and they're just sort of, I don't know. Either not responding, not paying attention to it, not accepting it. It's on the table, but it's not being accepted. And they have the Eight of Cups, which is the need to move on. They're leaving a bunch of cups behind and leaving out the door with this poor doggy looking back at the other cups saying, well, what about those cups? And the guy's like going, no, I got a cup, I'm going. So I don't know if the person that's coming toward you, the person you're interested in, is taking the cup you offered. This is also about making big life changes, a spiritual quest. I'm thinking that he or she has a choice to accept or reject the offer you've given them. They may take that offer and leave their situation. And, start fresh. The fool, the dreamer. Now, this is the face they're showing the world. Okay? This is what appears on the outside, what's going on with this person. Pushing your fears aside, take a leap of faith. They appear to be a real courageous individual that's willing to leave their situation, perhaps to come toward you. Let's see what's in their heart. We have the Two of Wands, which is about choices, taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others that share your dreams. They have, in their heart, they feel they have perhaps found someone they can move forward with, someone that they can relate to, someone that understands them, someone that has similar dreams. And they're working in their heart and mind on the nuts and bolts and how to come toward you or to fulfill their dreams. Structure and discipline. So the Emperor is the manifester through earthly conventions to achieve their goals. Okay? And this is in their heart now. They're being a little defensive. Nine of Wands, protect what you've created, be prepared, never give up. They're a little defensive, but they're determined, very much so. And why are they acting the way they are? They're not taking that cup. And you're coming from a place of honesty, openness, justice, and they're like, oh, I don't know. They're very ambivalent, perhaps. They're afraid to take that step. They know they need to do something. They've been offered this cup, and they're like, they know, Gemini. So if they aren't communicating with you, if they do these if you've been communicating with them, Gemini, openly, honestly, with an open heart, with fairness, and they're like, oh. And then that's what they're showing. They're just really non-committal in the surface, in their heart. In their heart, they want someone, that they can work with and build their coin with and succeed with, someone who can be a real companion and partner. But their walls are up. Their walls are so up, they're just really having a hard time. They can't open up their heart, Gemini. They're just having an awful time with that. And why are they acting this way? They're really concentrating on their coin, 3 of earth, 3 of coins. They're, they possibly are workaholics, or they use work to distract themselves, to prevent them being accountable for the people they hurt or ignore, he or she. They're very good in their work, but I can see there's no balance here. There's no justice on their part in that sense. And, they want to be successful. They have the sun here. This is their main focus. They're not focused on love and relationships, Gemini. They don't understand that without love, what else? What is all the stuff you have worth? What value is all this success and accomplishment mean without a true companion to share it with? And they believe that everything will work out great if they are successful. And this is in the why are they acting this way also, Gemini. Now the Page of Cups is all about the dreamer. Deep inside, they dream of having that love. They're deep down, they're so sensitive that they have buried everything so deep they can't take that cup you're offering them, Gemini. Well, let's look. Let's clarify a few things. And I just feel, honestly, I feel sorry for them. It's like shooting yourself in your foot, and I can see how, you could lose your cool over this because you're intuitive enough to know there's something that's not just here, and you're just hitting yourself against the wall, so frustrated, aggravated. And they're just like, well, I got work to do, bye. And you're just there, with your heart in your hand. Don't lose your cool. It's not worth it. Well, let's clarify how you're doing. Oh, goodness sakes. Let's clarify how you're doing. You have the Page of Cups too. You both have the Page of Cups. There's a part of you that knows this part of them. Okay? There's a connection here. And you know it. And deep down inside, so do they. And you've been knocked right into healing mode, trying to calm yourself down, trying to look within, trying to rest and recuperate, because this has been stressful, Gemini. This has been so stressful for you. Well, let's look at what's in their heart a little bit. I'm despairing over this a little bit. Oh, yeah, okay. We have the Page of Wands. Fiery, fiery energy. The Page of Wands is the free spirit. They don't want to lose their freedom. They're afraid that if they really let love into their heart, that they will lose their autonomy, their freedom, their individuality in some way. And in their heart, they're Ten of Swords. This is not a happy place. They're hurting. In the past, perhaps they have been stabbed in the back. They have trust issues, okay? They have serious trust issues. But the one good thing about the Ten of Swords is that usually it means that there'll be an end of a mental cycle, but it carries with it such incredible disappointment, such pain, and collapse, breaking point. And in their heart, they're like, this is death, this is transformation, this is the end of something. The end of something hurt them so bad in the past that they just can't. Not yet. They just can't. Why are they acting this way? Because of the transformation, they are approaching a time when they have to look inside themselves and find out what they really want, what they really feel, why they're where they are. So the Hanging Man's all about a new perspective, finding out the truth and understanding why things are so upside down. The good news is it's an end of a cycle. Right before the end of a cycle, when the transformation, all that thing's going on, you almost always have the Ten of Swords happening right before the end of a cycle. You have the transformation that happens at the end of the cycle, and the end of the cycle comes after you figure out what's going on. Then you can release the old, you can release this and start fresh. They've got work to do, Gemini. And I can only hope that in some way you have helped them to know that. Being the insightful person that you are, the deep individual you are. Okay? Now let's look at the Romance Angels. Oh. Deception. All that glitters is not gold. Didn't I tell you that? Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. They're pretending to be something they're not. And deep inside they are so fragile. They're pretending to be strong and charge and all that stuff, and it's not true. Again, give me another card, please. Flirt. Flirtation happened. Flirtation was going on. All talk and no action. All talk and no action. advice from the universe connection to see if there's something that can help us here with something a little more cheerful. You haven't done anything wrong, Gemini. I don't see that you've been anything but just and fair and kind and open. And, you know, they flirted and caught your attention. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock. Never forget the love within you is your blessing to yourself and to the world. Change is always good. Actually, the only effective way of changing another person is by changing yourself. Works every time, guaranteed. Though I'm kind of partial to the way you are right now. Tally-ho, the universe. Okay. I think I know what's going to happen to some extent. Oop, there goes a rock. You know, tarot can't tell the future. You know, it can only tell you what's going on energetically at the moment and perhaps in the past as well. Future is all about free agency, and destiny, and hope, and prayer, and angelic intervention. I mean, we can't, you know, tarot readers cannot really tell you the future because the future isn't decided yet. I don't believe in predestination. I believe we have our free will. Be in the present and dream of the future. When we dream, everything is possible. So whatever's going on with this person, Gemini, love yourself. Change yourself if you need to. Change how you look at things. Remember you are worthy of love. Remember this person needs healing. You already are going into healing mode. They're going to get whammied before they realize they need to heal. And I know this may be difficult for you to watch if you care for them. Be the friend you would be for yourself. And maybe the two of you can have a good conversation. Maybe you can help them. Not your job to help them directly, maybe, just by being yourself. Well, please like, subscribe, ring the bell, leave a comment. I hope this helps you out. And keep thinking those good thoughts.